Hey, Coach. Tough night, especially in the first period. What happened? AIG seemed like they came out really aggressively.
Well, yeah, you can't give a team like that opportunities on the power play, right? And so the first period, we took two penalties in the first 4 minutes. And this is a skilled team. If you give them a lot of ice out there, and certainly when they're on a 5-on-3 power play, they have a lot of ice, and they made us pay. And I feel bad for Justin, because we didn't really allow him an opportunity to get into the game. But we battled back, and 3-1 after one, we actually felt good how we were going. And then we started the second period again with two good shifts. We had good energy, and then we just took a terrible 5-minute major, and I think they might have got two on that. But yeah, just bad penalties that made us.
Four power play goals. I saw it. How important is it for you to control the penalties that your team takes? I mean, there's always good penalties and bad ones.
Yeah, absolutely. You never want to take bad penalties against good teams, and so we had talked about that, and I don't know if we were just so anxious about having an opportunity to play after having not played, but you gotta be smarter than that against. I'm not just saying AIC, because they're the best team in our league, but any team will make you pay.
And you replaced Justin Everson with Trevin in the second period. And how did that go? How did Justin take coming out of the game?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, he's a goalie. He's been in that situation before. It just I felt like it was the right time to get him out of there. He just was never able to settle into the game, and that was our fault for putting him in, I think, a position where he had to help us kill penalties. But he'll bounce back. You know what? I'm sure the next opportunity he gets, that he will have a real good game.
Maybe take us through the Army goals. You had Colin Bilek got the goal in the first period, and then you had a Daniel Haider, and then a Mitch Machlitt in the third period.
Yeah, so the first goal was a power play goal, which we hadn't scored a power play goal yet this year, and we were kind of in a attack mode off our power plays when we win faceoffs, and Belos is one of those guys that can beat you with a shot, just like he did. And then Chris Conan made a great play to set up Hides. Chris Conan can really skate, and you saw his speed. He got a puck to the net, and I think Hides was able to bang it in. And then we were able to get another power play goal late. Mitch Machlitt, who's, he can really shoot it, and he showed that. So I like that our guys were able to battle back in the third, but we put ourselves in a real tough spot there.
So now you just put this behind you, go out and play them again tomorrow.
Yeah, you know what? That's just what we talked about. Going into the third period, we had talked about kind of setting the tempo for tomorrow by how we played in the third, and we wanted to win a third period, which we did. But like I said, AIC is the best team in the league for a reason, and we're going to have to be a little smarter with how we do some things out there. But I'm, to be quite honest, thankful that we have an opportunity to bounce right back. I wouldn't want to sit on this game for a week or 5 days. So we've already started our recovery for tomorrow and moving on. And I'm looking forward to seeing how our guys respond.
And you hadn't really played a game since the middle of December. So how long does it take to get your team back to the form that you'd like it to be at?
Yeah, I mean, good point, Ken. Like we've only played 3 games, and it seems like we've started, we've stopped, we've started, we've stopped. We've been off since, I think, December 15th. AIC stayed on campus and played some games over Christmas, and I don't regret for 1 second allowing our guys to go home. Like, they needed that, but we're going to have so many games. I think we have 21 games coming up in 52 days, 53 days. So I'm sure that we'll, once we get a couple games under our belt, and we obviously have AIC tomorrow and Sunday, I think we'll start kind of getting our hockey legs in game shape. So that should help us these games.
Very good. Thanks, Coach.
All right. Thanks, Ken.
Have a good evening.
Yep. You as well.